My name is Daniel Castellon. I am a project controls manager, and I'm rolling into my 11th year of experience. And something cool about my job is that I get to be involved in project controls for large projects, some of them in the transportation sector, some of them vertical, some of them in water resources. I love engineering because I believe it gives a lot to society. We leave a bigger footprint per se. With constructing big buildings, bridges, tunnels. That's something that people can see down the road for several years. Well, I chose engineering because first, because of my dad. My dad comes from a family of civil engineers, so I have that in my blood. And also because, and this is in my mind all the time, when I was a kid, my dad drove me over a 5-span bridge outside the city where we used to live. And he pulled over right at the end of the bridge, and I must have been 5, 6 years old. And he asked me to get out of the car and showed me the bridge from afar. And he said, "Oh, you know that your dad had designed that bridge." And at that moment, I said, "Oh, well, that's a cool job. I want to do that." Well, my typical day at work, it depends on the client and the schedule. But normally, you would come in, you would catch up with all of the emails, make sure that you set the priorities right before you start your day, and well, you can engage into client meetings or work sessions with your colleagues. So it really depends on what the workload is. The classes that I used mostly in my career are construction management classes, and that's basically because that's where I chose to go, the area I chose to go. I know when we start engineering courses, it's very hard to decide which side to go with. But at the end of the day, you use pretty much all the basics that you learn in every single one of them. So I think that they're all important at some point. You will definitely utilize them at some point in your career. It depends. When you start your career, are the skills that you want to have are skills that you learned in college through your coursework. But then as you evolve into a senior or a manager position, then your soft skills come into place. So I highly recommend the young engineers to focus on that, because that will be a big help in your careers.